Hey guys, so who doesn't love Alfredo pasta? The problem is Alfredo sauce is made with butter and heavy cream. So if you like that creamy cheesiness of Alfredo pasta, but you want to do something a little bit lighter, then making a sauce using part skim ricotta cheese is another option that is satisfying. It's creamy, it's cheesy, but it has a lot less calories and saturated fat than if you were to have a traditional Alfredo sauce. And I'm putting some veggies in the sauce just to give it some extra flavor and a little bit more je ne sais quoi. Going to add about a tablespoon of olive oil to the pan, get that nice and hot. Then I have this container of gorgeous rainbow tomatoes. I have half of it left because we've been munching on it all week. And this whole container was 99 cents at the local produce market, which is a steal. So I'm just going to cut these in half and I'm going to put them in the oil because I'm going to cook the tomatoes down with some onion and garlic. And when I see gorgeous produce like this on sale for such a cheap price, I just grab it. And then I just figure out what to do with it later. So I'm adding this to the ricotta sauce just because it's going to give it extra flavor and it's going to add a little more veggie. So I'm just cutting the cherry tomatoes in half. Some of them are really large, so I'm cutting them in three. And then I'm just putting them in the olive oil and start letting them cook down. And now I have half of a regular Spanish onion. I'm just going to dice this up and I'm going to get it in the pan. Onion is a really, really good way and a cheap way of adding a lot of flavor to a dish without spending a lot of money. And you can pretty much put onion in anything. If you're not a big onion person, like if you're having sandwiches, you just soak the onions in water first, drain them, and then put them on the sandwich, and you won't have that strong bite when you bite into them. But if you love onion, then, putting onion in any meal, soup, salads, sandwiches, pastas, meats, stews, really, really cost-effective way of adding a lot of flavor into your dish. Okay, so now I brought you over to the pan and I am going to throw in the diced onion. All the tomatoes are in the pan. The pan is nice and hot. I have a tablespoon of olive oil. I'm throwing in the diced onion and I'm going to let that start cooking. I also have half of a medium zucchini in the fridge that I'm going to use as well, just to use it up, get some more veggies in here. Some zucchini. Put some salt. We're going to do some black pepper. Over here, I have a pot of water boiling over here for the pasta. And you can use any pasta you want. Today I am using this gorgeous pasta. It's like a ribbon. Long ribbon spaghetti. I love this stuff. And it was on sale for $1.99 at the local market, which is a great price for imported pasta. Alright, we're just going to let this hang out and do its thing. I'm going to put a little garlic in there. And I'm just going to crush 3 garlic cloves and just toss them in like that. I have a little piece of red pepper in my fridge also. It's a little piece of red bell pepper, so I just cut it really thin and I'm going to toss this in here too. My favorite thing about cooking on a cast iron skillet is that you don't have to worry about scratching it. You can use your wooden utensils. And yeah, you don't have to worry about scratching anything. I love the cast iron skillet. Okay, so once this cooks for about 10-15 minutes, you give it a stir, and you're going to see that the tomatoes have wilted down and the juice has come out. The zucchini's getting soft, the onion's soft. And even if a little bit sticks to the pan, that's fine. You can use your wooden spoon to just scrape that up. That's flavor. Nothing wrong with that. And you're not scratching a pan. It's cast iron, totally fine. Now you're going to take half a lemon and you're going to squeeze that right in there. Okay, and now you're going to get a little bit of Italian seasoning. A little bit of Italian seasoning, just like that. I'm going to take a cup of that pasta water, and I'm going to pour that in here, just like that. 1 cup of pasta water. And then you're going to add the entire container of ricotta cheese. This is the medium-sized container of ricotta cheese. And it's easier to add half of it, start blending it in and mixing it, and then you can add the rest and continue blending it. Do it in 2 batches. Just make sure there's no clumps of ricotta. Get everything melted and mixed together really nicely. And then give it a taste and see if you need more pepper, if you need more salt. You can also add garlic powder to this to give it a little bit more of a kick. That's delicious. And that's it. If it's too loose for you, you can let it simmer a little bit on the stove and thicken up a little bit. But you're basically done. So you can toss your pasta in the sauce now. You can put it on the plate and pour the sauce over it, however you like to do it. And if you're not going to use all the sauce at once, then you can store it in a container in the fridge for 4 to 5 days, and the sauce will be just as delicious when you heat it up. It'll be a lot thicker, but it'll be just as yummy. I've even used this sauce, if I had leftovers, another night over chicken, baked chicken, delicious. Okay, so I'm going to get this plated up. As I said, you could toss the pasta in the sauce, but I want to save some of the sauce for later because I'm not going to use it all tonight. And so I'm going to put the pasta on the plate. Look at those gorgeous ribbons of pasta. I love this pasta. It's so yum. And I'm going to pour the sauce right over the pasta on the plate, and everyone's going to get their own serving. Okay, and now it's time for that creamy, dreamy ricotta sauce with all those veggies sauteed in there. Super flavorful, super creamy, super satisfying, but way less fatty than a traditional Alfredo. There's no butter, there's no heavy cream in here. It's just the ricotta cheese, and it's part skim ricotta, and it's thinned out with the pasta water. And if you want a little bit more cheesiness, you can sprinkle some Parmesan on top. And if you want to add some protein, you could put some grilled chicken pieces in here. You can add some grilled shrimp on top. But this by itself, with all the veggies, is delicious. Personally, tonight, I am not adding any chicken or shrimp because I'm nearing the 3-week mark. Since I've gone grocery shopping, I go once every 3 weeks if you follow my channel. So I am out of protein. I am out of frozen shrimp, out of all that. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little grated cheese on top to give it a little extra. And that's it. That's pasta alla ricotta sauce. Let's give it a taste. Get one of these beautiful ribbons. Piece of zucchini. Look at that yummy bite. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. That is so good. That is delicious. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.